on the bench today is a Artaphone phonograph, amplified phonograph from probably the mid-50s. Made in St. Louis, Missouri. It looks to be handmade, too. You know, cheapest of the cheap. 4 screws, cheap cord, super cheap platter. It's got a cheap clip. Cheap tone arm. Cartridge has been replaced, or they're just using old stock. You know, one tube, only one control. We're just gonna go through and do the basic needs. Plug it in real quick. It is a 25L6 amplified job. And as you can see, the platter rubs. All speeds work. And the amplifier's hot. And in fact, at the store I checked, and the cartridge does amplify a little bit. Anyways, let's tear into this thing. Came with a record here. The Coca-Cola company. I guess Fresco was a brand they were promoting or something, a drink. Let's crack this little guy open. First time I've ever seen the insides. Oh boy. Talk about cheapest of the cheap, man. So as the case suggests, August 16th, 1958. So I was close. We have a single stage. What the hell? Single stage amplifier. 25L6. Looks like it's got a 500 billion hours on it. And something I've never seen before, and that is a filter capacitor that is plugged in an octal tube socket. Hold on a second. 35, 350 volt. And a plug-in octal tube. That is weird. Never seen that before. This doesn't even use any capacitors except the electrolytic. Has one selenium for the rectifier. This is about as simple as it gets. Of course, our nut has come loose on the tone arm. The motor actually seems to be running fine. And this tube, that's quite baked. I have some 25L6. 58, 39th week of 58. So 8, 3, 9, so 39th week of 58. That kind of goes along with what we see here. I believe I have some 25L6 tubes. We're going to put a new one in just because this one is just baked. 35L6 or 25? 25L6. Okay, so I got a Sylvania in here. This is a Sylvania. This is actually a U.S. Navy tube from 51. As in this. And we'll test all these and put the best one in here. And there's literally nothing I'm going to do to this amp. The amp, there's no filter hum, so I'm not going to do anything to it. It's only being held on by one screw. Are you serious? This is just cheap. It's your audio output transformer. I'm gonna clean. No, the pot wasn't even scratchy. I'm not even clean the pot. That's a pretty sad solder job. But I'll kind of leave that. I'll just reconnect the tone arm wire there, and I think we're just gonna call the amp done, and then we'll service the drive mechanism. So the U.S. military, U.S. Navy tube read 110 out of 120, so that's basically brand new. This Sylvania read 110 out of 120. That would be the wrong tube that's in there. 729.19, Jesus. This read 110 out of 120 also. This one read about 105 out of 120. Okay, this Westinghouse reads 110 out of 120, so I guess we'll just keep it. Yeah, this needle's dead. And the drive mechanism's running slow. I'm trying another record. This should really get some hate mail. This is The Stroke by Billy Squier. Oh boy. If you're in the dream, then the Stroke's the word. Don't turn around, don't take no stop. The platter's still moving, but the record just isn't. Let's get this spring to where we want it. It's actually pretty loud on the original cartridge. And it you know, there's no bass, it's just super tinny, but it's, you know, working. I didn't even lubricate the drive mechanism, it's just working so well. I think we're just gonna slap it back in its case. So a real ingenious idea by the designers is this. You don't need a 45 RPM adapter because there's an indent in the platter. So you just set it down. And this is another genius song here we're gonna play. Really fits this record player.
That's right.
So I'm gonna call this about done. You know, I bought it for probably way too much money just because it was an oddity, and that's what it is. an amplifier that uses no capacitors with a filter can that's in an octal base, and it was made right here in St. Louis, which is cool. I've never seen another one like it, and it's basically built together with woodshop material. So yeah, this one will Energy Star compliant. Head on to the record store to be put up on a shelf. Very happy this cartridge is good. I couldn't get the weight any down more, so don't play plastic or styrene records on this, or they will get destroyed instantly. Sounds actually quite good for a one-tube wonder. And the idler wheel doesn't have a big dent, but it does have a dent in it. We'll play another song. What do we got? We got some records down here. Ooh, Light My Fire's going on. That'll get me a copyright strike. Bobble End. Oh, Rock Around the Clock. There you go. This is a fitting tune for this right here.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad right, so join me home.
You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you.
It's pretty much a crime to play this record on this record player. Well, I mean, that's about it. I guess I'll just clean this tone arm up and then we'll call it done. I don't really see a reason to go on with this. I'm trying to do this as cheaply as possible, and as cheaply as possible means I didn't even put any parts into it, so... I guess that's about it, you know. I'll clean this tone arm up, maybe a little novice, and then send her on her way. So, thanks for watching.